Hello guys, I'm Rico Bridges here, back with another video. Now today I want to make this as quick as I possibly can. Now, no guarantees. Now I understand Minecraft. Before people get into me in the comments saying, "Oh yeah, we already know this. Minecraft's like freaking what, like 17 years old now?" Yeah, blah blah blah. It's not even quite 17 years old yet. It will be in May, but until then, it's 16 years old. Anyway, today I'm going to be showing you guys everything you need to know about the wolves and where they are, how to tame them, and the different variants. Now, as you all know, in the update, and I believe it was 2024, I think it was like April in 2024 when this update came out. You have to quote me on that. But basically, they revamped wolves in Minecraft, which was already my favorite mob, and now they just made them even better. Thank you, Mojang. I appreciate that. And we are in the Taiga biome now, as you can see, which is, I think this is like actually considered. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, there's the pale wolf right there. As you can see, it's untamed because you can tell right here. This is for newer players, okay? Because Minecraft is very popular and it's still getting sales. It's still getting like completely sold over. Like it's literally the best-selling game. So I'm making a guide. Now, of course, people are gonna hate me in the comment sections for this because, well, many people already know about wolves and how to tame them, what they do, and their mechanics. Honestly, they're really cute. They're really, really, really cute. Now, wolves, just a heads up, they are a neutral mob. So if you are playing on peaceful, they can still spawn because they are neutral. They're not hostile. They're not hostile like zombies, skeletons, or drowned, or anything like that. So they will still spawn even when you're playing on peaceful. Now, neutral though. So if you're in survival mode, and if you're not in creative mode, if you attack a wolf, it will attack you. So if you anger it, provided that you don't kill it, of course, first, if you attack it, that's not enough to kill it. It will get aggro. It will enrage it, and it will cause it to chase after you. Now, fun fact is, if there's any other wolves nearby that when you see you attack it, those wolves will also go aggro on you too, and they will attack you as well. Now, the damage that they do to you depends on the difficulty. So I believe on easy, it's 2 hearts. On normal, it's 4 hearts. And on hard, it's 6 hearts. So, yeah. Now, if they're tamed, I believe it is 3 hearts on easy, 6 hearts on normal, and then 9 hearts if you're playing on hard, if they are tamed. So they do basically like double damage for everything, for all of the records. Now, once you find a wolf, if you want to tame one, then you're going to have to get bones on you, which I already have 21, as you can see. So I'm going to put this on my hotbar. Now, bones can be acquired through many different ways. The most common way of getting a bone is by waiting until night, using a sword or a bow, and killing a skeleton. Killing skeletons are a guaranteed way to get bones. You can also kill strays too, which are the snowy variant that can be found in the snowy biomes. But skeletons are more common, so again, finding skeletons is going to be more easier because they're in pretty much all biomes, and they spawn at nighttime, provided there's no torches or any ambient lighting that's nearby. And if you're not on creative, and if you're not on peaceful, they will attack you if you're on survival, because if you don't have, okay, here's a heads up though. If you don't have um uh if you have it on peaceful, if you have your difficulty on peaceful, then skeletons won't spawn because they're hostile mobs. So again, you can't get bones that way if you are not playing if you're playing on peaceful. Speaking of difficulty, as you can see, I'm actually in peaceful. Uh, as you can see, and this is because this is creative for one, and two, I'm basically like creating like a little underground village Uh, I'll show you where it is in a minute, but first, this video is pretty much about taming wolves and what you need to know about them. Now, the characteristics of an untamed wolf that's not aggressive is pretty much this right here, as you can see. Now, they don't look very friendly. They don't look too cute. They're kind of like neutral, which, as the name suggests, they don't attack you unless you attack them. It's not like Red Dead Redemption 2, in case you're wondering. In Red Dead Redemption 2, they attack on sight if you approach them, but in Minecraft, it's different. So let me go ahead and showcase what it looks like when they're aggressive. So if I go ahead and like use a sheep spawn egg, fox spawn eggs also work, I believe, if you use a fox for the guinea pig. But I'm just going to use sheep because I know for a fact they do run off after sheep. So let's go ahead and put a sheep down. Our little wolf friend's going to get mad, and he's going to go after the sheep. And there we go. So, and what's cool about wolves is the fact that they do change sounds. Like, they do alternate between different sounds depending on their aggression level. So, as you heard there, our little wolf friend growled because he was aggro. Where are you going? Oh, he's after the fox now. Yep. We have to wait for him to go unaggro because we can't tame him while he's aggro. Or can we? Yeah, we can't tame him while he's aggro, so we have to wait for him to calm down. I guess we have to let him kill the fox. There's a baby fox too. No. Okay, well, I feel bad for this fox. This baby fox. No. Oh God. This poor baby fox. And they kind of like do like this little pounce too. Like when they get close to their target, like they kind of do like this little pounce, and you get like a speed boost. And the fox is dead. Rest in peace, fox. But now our little wolf friend is calmed down now, so we can actually tame him. Let's go ahead and do that. And as you can see, I got lucky and tamed him with just one bone. Now, that is not guaranteed. Not one bone is going to guarantee to actually do that. It may take 4, it may take 8, it may take 10. It's not guaranteed to tame a wolf on the first bone. But are there any other taming abilities or any other taming items other than bones? The answer to that is no. There are no other items in Minecraft that you can use to tame wolves. You can only tame wolves by using bones. So if you were to actually, let me show you a mistake that a lot of newer players make because they think they can tame wolves using it, and that is using bone mills. I myself actually made this mistake like a few years ago now. So you use bones to create bone mills, and what people thought that bone mills did in the past was if you put it down near wolves, you would tame like a whole buttload of them if there was a pack of them, or if there's a group of them. The answer to that is no. That is not true at all. That was just a theory and a rumor. It does not work. So, now that our wolf friend here is tamed, a few things will change. For one, he will look a lot cuter. As you can see, his eyes will look more adorable, and he has a red color, which means he is mine. He's tame now. Now, how you guys might be asking, why isn't he moving around? Why isn't he following you around? Well, that's because he is currently sitting. So when you tame a wolf, you can command your wolf to sit, and it will stay in that place, which is pretty nice, pretty cool, and pretty neat. Now, another thing will change as well is, unlike if they were untamed, tamed wolves do not automatically go after foxes or sheep. They will only target skeletons or strays. They will not target sheep, foxes, or anything like that anymore. They will still only target skeletons and strays, which is the same as if they were untamed. Um, so yeah. Now, if we go ahead and command our little fellow to stand up, um, you may notice that his tail is higher than earlier before. Now, a wolf's tail is pretty cool and pretty unique. And why is this? It's actually very important. It measures your wolf's health. So the lower it is, the lower the health. The higher it is, the higher their health. So it's very important to understand that. If you see that their tail is low, you need to feed it meat or use potion of healing to actually heal it. If you don't heal your wolf, and if you go into combat, odds are your wolf is going to die. So you don't want that to happen because, well, they're your cute companions. Am I right? So let me go ahead and show you this because I do have steak, and I do have a trident. I'm not going to use a trident for this. That's too cool. Let me go ahead and hit him there for a moment. As you can see, the tail is a bit lower now. As you can see, let me go ahead and show you. As you can see, the tail is a bit lower now. But if I feed it steak, as you can see, the tail raised back up again. So now he's healed again. Now, if you're close to your wolf, it will just wander around. If you go far enough away, though, it will follow you. Approximately 10 blocks, so probably about here. Yes. So as you can see, he's now following me. Now, your wolf, your tamed wolves, will attack any mob that attacks you or that you attack. The only exceptions being ghast, creepers, and a few others. And that being like your other tamed wolves and tamed cats. And that also includes other players that are in your party, in your team. So say you have a friend or a group, and that's in your group, your wolf will not attack them because they're in your group. So wolves are very cool. Like, they are very, 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 very cool to have. They are very cute, especially when they're tamed. They basically have three main states. They have untamed neutral, so they're not aggressive or aggro. Then they have the aggressive state, which means they have red glowing eyes. They have their teeth snarled, like basically ready to attack, and their eyes are literal red. I think you actually saw that briefly earlier. So yeah, there's no need to really show you. Now, so that's the basics of going on with that. Now, the final state of a wolf is a tamed wolf, when they have like their eyes all cutie, beady-eyed and stuff, which is really, really, really adorable. Now, wolves will also make whimpers and whines, more so whines when their tail is low, giving the sound cue that they are low on health and that they need to be healed. It's very important that you keep an eye and listen out for these sounds, so that way when you know you need to heal your wolf, because if you don't, and if you have your wolf out in combat with you, and if you get into combat like with a zombie or a skeleton or something, again, your wolf is likely to die. So don't just be sure to feed your wolf, okay? You don't want your wolf to die in combat. Now, I do believe tamed wolves have a significant health boost compared to untamed wolves. I think tamed wolves have, in total, 20 hearts, whereas untamed wolves have 4 hearts. So that basically literally almost triples the health. So, again, insane. It literally triples the health pretty much. Over triples the health. So yeah. So let me go ahead and show you this right quick. If I go ahead and attack this cow over here, come over here, buddy. Let's go ahead and attack this cow together. Come on. Let's get this cow together. And as you can see, he's attacking it. And there you go. Now, interestingly, they don't growl even when you attack someone because they're tamed, so they don't growl, which is kind of unique. Even if they're after something, like like a fox or a cow that you attack. Again, let me go ahead and show you some. Let me go ahead and show you guys another example. For I'm gonna switch the difficulty. I'm gonna have him sit. I'm gonna switch the difficulty. I'm actually gonna change the game mode to survival and switch it to easy. And I'm gonna have actually no, let's go below ground so that way we can just set it to actually is the sun going up or down? Okay, it's going up. So let's go ahead and set it down. Let's go ahead and set the time to wait. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, we need to go to creative mode. That's right. I forgot. And we also need to enable cheats. So let's go ahead and enable cheats. Which is all the way down below world options. And then we will go ahead. There we go. We'll go ahead and set the time of day to sunset. Actually, no. Nighttime. No, not weather. Time of day. Let's do it night. And push square, and there you go. Now it's nighttime, so we don't have to worry about zombies burning up. So we'll go ahead and... Again, I'm just showing this for a example, so I'm going to go ahead and go to... Okay, I'm already in creative, so go to easy. Okay, we are in easy, so we can actually spawn a zombie, because we can't do that when we're in peaceful, because they are hostile mobs. Let's go ahead and do that. Again, I'm just doing this for an example. And I think zombie's the perfect example because, or the best guinea pig here, because wolves don't naturally attack zombies unless they attack you or if you attack them. That's if they're tamed. So let's go ahead and put our zombie friend down, shall we? So let's go back to survival. Let's go ahead and have our wolf friend stand up. And let's go ahead and place our zombie friend down. Go ahead and attack me. And as you can see, our wolf did not want that. Our wolf hated that and defended us. I didn't even attack it because he attacked me, and my wolf defended me because, well, he attacked me. Yeah, so because now I'm easy, as you can see, there's more and more zombies spawning. Okay. There's a creeper over there too, so let's go ahead and go to peaceful because I don't want that dang creeper blowing me up. I think I pretty much gave you the perfect example here. And again, because I switched to peaceful, that zombie and creeper disappeared because they're both hostile mobs. But our wolf friend didn't because wolves are neutral mobs. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Yay. Now another thing too is if you go too far away from your wolf and if they're standing up, they actually teleport to you. Provided that there's a block that they can actually teleport to right next to you. So if you go if I go too far, like right here, as you can see, he teleported to me. Which is a feature, but in my opinion, it's kind of unrealistic. I mean, again, you guys have to be the judge for that, but I find it slightly unrealistic that they don't do that if they're setting. Just to clarify, as you can see, they don't do that when they're setting. Obviously. Now you can use a lead, and you can have them follow closer if you want, so that way you don't lose them. Which is pretty nice. You can also do this to untamed wolves that aren't aggressive. So when they aren't in their aggressive state. So for example, let me go ahead and put down another wolf. I have a wolf spawn egg on me, so let's go ahead and put down another wolf. And I don't mean euthanasia either, okay? I don't mean euthanasia, alright? Just to clarify. That's completely rude for me to say. So when they're in their default state, when they're in their neutral state, when they are aggressive, you can put a lead on them and have them follow you. Now, what's cool about this, even if they go aggressive mode, when they're on your lead, the lead doesn't break and you can still actually lead them to you, even when they're aggressive, which is pretty neat and pretty nice. So as you see, he's not even tamed, and I can still kind of move him around. So this is kind of useful for if you want to tame them, but if you want to go to a different location. So say like there's zombies around, and skeletons around, and you don't want your wolf to die before you tame it. This is obviously one of the best things to do. Now, as far as the other the variants, this is a Tego biome, a regular Tego biome, which is where the pair-wolf spawns. Now, if I go to like a snowier biome, where that is, I don't know. This is a mostly Tego where that I have, so we're not going to get much more variants than that. Like over here we might get like Woods Wolf or Chestnut Wolf. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Let's see what variant we get here. Okay, that's the Woods Wolf, which is understandable because we are in a wooded area, as you can see. There's actually already one here that I didn't even spawn. Look at that. Yay. Oh, come here, come here. So again, yeah, as you can see, it's not guaranteed to tame them on the first bone. I just got lucky on that first one that I showcased way earlier in the video. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and have these guys reunite. Come on. Now, it doesn't matter the variant, they still behave the same. They just have different variants now, which is pretty neat. Now, can you breed wolves in Minecraft? The answer is yes. I mean, obviously, I mean, we could do this from the start if it wasn't obvious enough, but ever since the, oh, whoops, accidentally, that was an accident, by the way. There we go. That was an accident. So, now, with the new variants, if you breed wolves now, these variants do play a role in genetics, because they're obviously different kind of breeds. They're variants, and they're basically different genetics. So, these are woods wolves, right? So, if we have like a woods wolf breed with another woods wolf, then the baby that they produce is guaranteed to be a woods wolf baby pup. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and showcase that right now. Let's go ahead and have these guys breed. There you go. And as you can see, look at that. That's cute. That's really cute. Yay. And obviously you can still like just feed the pup like a bunch of meat to have it grow up very quickly. Like watch this. Just it's still the same. It's always been. But like, there you go. So yeah. Oh, it's the default sounds. It's also worth mentioning now with this update, the same update that I was talking about earlier in the video, added new sounds for wolves too. They just don't have the default anymore. So this one has. No, that one doesn't have default. Never mind. So it's not just the variants that are new or newer, but they also have new sounds too. This one has the default sounds, the classic sounds. Oh, that was an accident. Oh my god, no, that was an accident. Okay. Heal up. There we go. Again, that was a complete accident. I don't have any shoes on, do I? No, I don't have any shoes on. I just have pants. By the way, this is my skin. Yay. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to know about wolves in Minecraft. Now, obviously I did miss some cool things about wolves. Now, there is one final thing that's worth mentioning. which is more recent than the variants, I believe, in the new sounds, and that is you can craft or find wolf armor and apply it to them. Now, this will protect them, and it's really good because I'm not sure if this is a bug or if it's like a feature, but apparently, if they wear a wolf, if they wear wolf armor, they are apparently immune to pretty much anything until that wolf armor breaks, which is that's borderline OP. I mean, can we just explain that? A wolf that already has 20 hearts, which is equivalent to double a player's life, because a player's life only has 10 hearts. So you compare that with the armor. If you combine that with the armor that is pretty much plot armor at that point, if you put it onto your wolf, they become pretty much immune to any type of damage until that wolf armor breaks. That is borderline OP, and I'm not sure if this was patched out or not, but that is literally insanely overpowered. Now I don't know if this was patched or not. Let me go ahead and try this just to kind of check it out. Because again, no. You would think this would be nerfed or changed because, again. So we had to put wolf armor on all of these guys. Yeah, so like as you can see, it pretty much denies like all damage. As you can see there, like look at that. Now, sure, it does damage their armor. As you can see, their armor is beat up. This one right here, because I did hit it. Now, I'm not sure. Okay, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come over here with your buddy. Come over here. Let's have them breed with the armor on. I haven't actually tried this. Have you guys breed with the armor on? Okay, so they don't have armor on. The baby doesn't have armor on, which does make sense because it's literally like equipment that you apply. So it wouldn't make any sense for it to apply to a baby because it's not part of their genetics. So yeah, that makes sense. Now to take off the armor, you need shears. So I'm going to go ahead and put shears in my hotbar. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. This is to either replace shears or to repair it, or to replace the armor. So you can remove the armor to either take it to an anvil to repair it, or you can just replace it. Which, again, is really useful to know. So let's go ahead and use those shears. There you go. I basically just replaced that armor, as you can see. So this is the one that was damaged, as you can see, the one that's right here. This is the one that was damaged. It was about half. And again, they're pretty much immune to any damage, to most damage, besides like poison and stuff, which, again, let me show you that real quick. Go ahead and get like a potion of poison. Which again, I think this is like borderline OP. So if you really want to keep your wolves alive, get wolf armor. It basically prevents them from dying. It's like totem of dying for wolves. Like it literally prevents them from dying. You can't apply. You can't put wolf armor on pups, which makes sense because it's probably too big for them until they grow up. So that makes sense. Oh, sit back down. Sit back down. There you go. So again, let me go ahead and get a potion of poison. Again, that's pretty much the only thing they can take damage to is poison or harming. That's the only couple things that don't block damage for their armor. So, again, the only real thing you have to watch out for if your wolves have armor is like witches. Just avoid witches, because that's the only thing that can really damage your wolves at that point. because it's literally borderline OP when they're wearing armor, because they're pretty much immune to most damage. Like I said, they pretty much can't take any damage at all. Like, let me show you guys this again. Like, look at this. Look at that. No damage. No damage. No damage at all. That's insane. Besides the Netherite sword, the Trident is aside from the Netherite sword, the Trident is the strongest weapon in the game. So, yeah. Without being enchanted, of course. Again, that is insane. And again, the only thing that can really damage them is potion effects, such as poison. I'm going to show you poison. So let me go ahead and do. Again, I'm just going to do an example here. So let's do poison 2 for 22 seconds, just to splash potion, of course. Yeah, as you can see, that is doing damage to them. So yeah, even with the wolf armor, as you can see, their tails are lower now, because it should be no surprise, because it's a status effect. It's not like you're using a trident or a sword on their... It's not like poison's going to tear for the armor first. It's literally in their system. So, again... But that's pretty much the only thing that can do damage to them at that point. As long as they have armor on, they are pretty much immune to most types of damage, besides potion effects or any other effect that can do damage, which includes Withered, by the way. I almost forgot that. I forgot Withered was the thing in Minecraft for a second there. So Withered is like a stronger version of poison, so just be careful with the withers and wither skeletons, because they can also kill your wolves even with armor on, because of the wither status effect. So yeah, be careful of that. Let's go ahead and heal our guys. Let's go ahead and heal our wolves. There we go. There we go. There we go. Heal up. There we go. They're healed up now. Oh, sit back down. Sit back down. So yeah, that's, again. Now this video was probably a lot longer than I originally wanted it to be, because I wanted to explain everything I possibly could about wolves in Minecraft, at least in the latest version of it, which I believe this is version 23.13, the current version that I'm playing right now. Now, again, there's probably going to be new features and new quality of life changes to wolves in the future, so this might not be the last of this video. I might make a part 2 of this video, or like a remake of this video in the future when there's new features or changes to wolves that have been made. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys didn't find it a complete waste of your time, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next one. Peace out.